Hello, Mixer. How you guys doing this afternoon? As we get back into it, there were some downtime issues with everything going on, and let's get ahead and get right into the Ambrose Gala before we head to Tomb of Horrors a little bit later tonight. So, that being said, let's go ahead and introduce our party. Hello, party.
Hello, Sev.
Hello, Sev.
So, Malpace.
Yes.
You have been sort of heading up this party, have you not?
I guess I am.
Yes, are you sure? I mean, this.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is going on today?
Laughing at the inlay.
Well, I was just casually enjoying a smoke, and I decided I saw a bounty, and so just kind of had a whole bunch of people join.
So, you guys are all where currently?
Where? What particular thing at the bounty?
I didn't realize I forgot to change all the names.
That's why I said I was laughing at it.
Yeah. Let's see. So there's a Malface. I blame Ebby because his token wasn't set up again.
Yeah,
Ebby's
blame
fault.
me. It just gives me more power, Sev. Just gives me more power.
Yeah, we'll see how that happens. I don't know if you looked at the tweet.
Hide behind the dead bards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, I saw that one.
So,
I laughed so hard.
why don't we go ahead, and since we do have some people, why don't you introduce your characters as you would tell me, Malpace, everything about yourself, including your mixer name. What
Okay.
level bard are you?
Okay. Our name is Malphase. We are a level 9 Valor Bard.
Your mixer name might be?
You said our mixer name, Doctor of Peppers. We assume.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for all that. What about you, Riker?
I am Riker. I am a wood elven gunslinger. Yes, I'm Woof. I'm a level 6. And my mixer name is Fallen One 121. I had all the extra X's on Mixer.
All the extra X's, thanks. And then, what about you, Finn?
I am Sinister. Finn Sinister. I am a level 5 Bard, level 1 Rogue. I'm a halfling, but don't let that persuade you off. My mixer name is Epimetheus.
Spell that for me.
I DM'd it to you over
There you go. I
Discord.
fixed it. Fallen Seed.
I'm definitely seeing it.
Yeah, you're just gonna write that one wrong every time, aren't you?
Intentionally.
Yeah.
When you can learn to spell it, I will do it.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting in the guild hall, waiting to go.
Go where?
I know, I'm following my fearless leader.
Malphase, Mother ducks them over, I guess?
Mother ducks them.
Yes.
Quack, quack.
Great line.
I'm a little bit worried.
We waddle behind Malphase.
Quack, 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 quack.
Weirdest conga line ever.
Yes, this is it. There you go. Yeah.
It's already begun, Sev. It's already begun.
It's only going to get worse from here. And hey, by the way, Sev has prepared the jail bars for our enjoyment and amusement.
Don't worry, I'm a bard. I belong there.
And remember, viewers, at the bottom underneath the Mixer viewing screen, you can see where you can make donations to be able to help the party by giving advantage and nat 20s and magic items, or potentially bail them out of jail.
Or you could be,
get them
or you
in
could be
jail.
like, yeah, or you could be like Fallen and donate nat ones to Sev to use whenever he feels like.
Nat 20s or Nat 1s to use as he
Yeah.
saw fit.
Thanks, Fallen. Thanks, Fallen.
Could have been good or bad things, all depending on whether or not you guys were making the game too easy or too hard.
God damn, we never make it easy, do we?
This coming from the guy who had an airship standing right behind him. Oh, download OBS Studio. Had an airship right behind him and decided, hey, you know what? I'm not going to worry about getting on the airship to escape the enemy. I'm going to keep fighting him.
Hey, I stopped the enemy with the Gatling gun from shooting us in the back as we got in the airship. I did my job.
He's talking about it. He's talking about after. That being said, never make it too easy. Never make it too easy. So, you guys are all sitting in the guild hall. As, one of the upper levels, Finn, you have been challenged.
Finn has been challenged?
Yes.
By who? And what kind of challenge? Because
There's
if
a
it's
group of
yellow
bards,
shots...
as they stare at Finn and Malface. They tip their cap to Riker.
Riker tips his cap back.
Okay, Finn's down for the challenge. Finn will step up. I'm not sure if Malface is doing, but he knows what he's doing.
Malface joins, squints her eyes.
So, as Malface stands there, Finn casts, he casts Major Image on himself to make a backing band of other Finns. And, he starts to serenade Malface as she stands there, and he breaks into All the Small Things by Blink 182.
Okay. Give me a performance roll.
Getting that short joke out of the way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh.
Oh.
Malface, are you helping?
Yeah, she will assist. Couple seconds out.
So you lead in. The bards aren't sure if she's mocking you or trying to help.
She's definitely assisting.
Yeah, but they're not sure. So, that being said, the bards chuckle and wish you luck on your journey. What are you guys doing next? As I'm getting things set up for you. I mean, you can leave whenever you would like.
We are probably going to meet up with the lady, with the person who sent the bounty.
Which is who?
Could you repeat that?
Which is who?
Okay, let me check my notes. Tree. Which trees new? I have the notes there.
You know it was posted in the group chat, Pepper?
It was? Oh, yeah, right.
There you go.
Oh god, it's so far.
Finn's currently standing there, activating his cloak of billowing.
What
then
is Riker
deactivating
doing
it.
as he watches his leader try and figure out where you're going?
Riker is going to look to the bards, and he's going to make small talk because bards travel. They don't always stay in one place unless they're adventuring bards, apparently. So he's going to ask them about Clear Hill and whether or not they know anything about a Lady Juliana Ambrose.
Oh, we've performed there before. A lovely lady fallen on, well,
What can you tell us about her?
lovely lady fallen on, well, I don't know if I'd call it hard times or comeuppance.
What seems to be the trouble that she's having?
Well, she was heavily invested in the slave trade. And when the,
Oh gosh.
the kind of change happened, she didn't exactly have, she never diversified. I think is the best way to phrase it.
Yes, in business you generally want to end up being able to have your fingers in many different pockets.
Or thievery.
Or
Chuckles.
pies. Pies.
I honestly wouldn't know what anything you guys are talking about with thievery. Off looks away.
Finn also looks away like that. So,
How
what's
is
the,
she funding this?
How is
This
she
party of hers?
Funding? Would be a
Yes.
good question. Normally you'd think a good amount of the slave trade, but apparently, that is no longer eligible to her, so I'm not exactly sure, they tell you.
Oh God, I can make guesses. Finn looks up at them and goes, "How do they feel about halflings?"
What do you mean, how do they feel about halflings?
Well, I've heard this place is really racist. So, how do they feel about halflings?
I would guess as anyone feels about halflings.
Good, and you could do more than one in your bed at any point.
Yeah, sure. Good luck with that.
Mixing a racist fanatic.
Finn grins.
They don't grin. They just look slightly disappointed in you. Kind of like your mom. Always disappointed, just slightly. Finn?
Finn's used to this look. It gives him power.
You say that about a lot of things, Epi.
Yeah, I do. More power.
So-
Fills him with more power.
What are you guys doing? Any other questions you have for the bards? They could be placed NPCs.
What kind of turnout should we expect?
They look to each other and converse, but they're not quite sure. Said, it would all depend. I don't know how she's fared in her social circles.
Have you heard any recent rumors about her? From any lords you may be in touch with?
No, that's
Or-
not
They look and none of them have sort of any idea of what she might have been. I love Craig just asking questions for you.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Chat's always good about this. Chat is really good about it. Inserts Firefly questions.
I'll insert the Firefly questions. What are their names? What races are they? Where are they from? And what's their greatest hits?
They all look to Finn and say halflings. It's in perfect sync.
They're all halflings?
No. Greatest hates.
No, hits, not hates.
You said hates.
They hit on halflings, usually
Wow.
with blunt objects.
It's fair.
Riker's going to look to the bards and ask them if, because of the fact that he has not been to this particular household before, if they would be able to give him a keen enough description or perhaps a map so that he doesn't end up fully getting lost and making an utter and complete fool of himself.
They say that it's within the normal court of Clear Hill, but they'll if she's having a gala, there'll definitely be people to direct you towards it because people come from more than just Clear Hill.
He was asking more of the household itself.
She's outside of her daughter, she's pretty much the only other member of her household left. Being tied in with the slaves, her son fought in the war, as did her husband.
Daughter, you say?
What's her daughter's name?
Single?
Her daughter is single. Her daughter's name is Broomhilda.
On a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 20 charisma, what would you say she looks like?
All the bards look. She's a solid 19.
With or without liquor?
With liquor, she's a 45.
Challenge accepted.
I see a mini Sev. Hi, mini Sev.
Hi, Mini Sev. Makes her 16.
Hi, Mini-Sev.
She gives you the death look.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Watch as Malphite die from the dead look. No, I don't have any spells to resurrect the dead.
Feels happy. She is now dead.
so. What is next to...
I'm gonna ask the bards if things will turn sideways, because things tend to turn sideways. Any routes you suggest?
They all look at you oddly. What do you mean things tend to turn sideways?
He's a halfling.
I'm a halfling. Things turn sideways.
He's asking you if you know or can advise on any methods of always leaving an out in case of term of emergency.
Yeah.
They all look at you and simply say that teleport's one hell of a drug.
Don't have teleport though. Looks towards Malphite.
I have teleportation circle as well as dimension door.
We may also be able to, on the way towards the island teleportation circle, to speak to Gavon and see if he has any emergency methods that we would be able to be pulled if we needed to. It might cost us, but...
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, may I ask, do the Ambrose, do they have any people they might have wronged recently?
One of them nods. All of the slaves they bought and sold. Like
Wow,
every
that's quite
single one.
I take that as quite the amalgamation.
Any old grudges you know about from any noble families? And their family?
One of the bards would state that the lady obviously is not too keenly looked upon by the Northern Council because they were very closely tied to the Castle family.
And what is the council's view on her daughter presently?
They shrugged and the daughter is just now he tries to search for the word. You would consider adult because they're both elves and you guys consider adults much differently than humans, as the family is. The Ambrose family is human. You know how when we mature fully, physically, that we are still considered children because we have not learned. Looking to Riker.
Do they view that she might
view that
potentially
she
become like her
matures.
mother?
I don't think there's as much as a worry, they say, about that, because if she does become like her mother, then she'll just be poor.
Well,
should they, the Ambrose family made their money on slavery.
Well, at least there's one positive going for her, and the method that if they're already on the ground, then there's only one way to go now.
One of the bards says, well, that's why I think they're having the gala.
Have you
Marry the daughter off to another noble family.
Oh, no, another noble family, you say?
Galas generally have more than one noble family, yes.
What can you tell me of her daughter?
Not much. Last time I was there, just still a child. Kept her mouth shut. Her father was very strict, as most generals tend to be.
So, Malphite, Riker, are you ready to go?
She
Ready.
crosses her arms and nods.
Yes. It would seem that we're as ready as we're going to be able to get anytime soon. I don't imagine that we can come up with any more questions to ask these fine fellows, and Riker will toss over a platinum piece.
I take it. And give me none. Good luck.
Finn will throw open the door out of the guild, his cloak of billowing, and stand there all dramatically and go, "To adventure!" and then walk out.
Okay.
Riker follows out, and his duster of billowing billows behind him dramatically. Huzzah!
Malphite just walks out.
I was just like, screw this. Walks out. Alright, so you guys make your way over to the teleportation circle. Gavon's sitting there looking in his book. Oh, where are you
Greetings,
three off
Gavon.
to today?
We were heading to attend a noble gala of Lady Ambrose in Clear Hill.
Ah,
And I was wondering of something, Gavon.
emotions.
I know that your capabilities are quite expansive. I was wondering if in the
Legendary. He
if
smiles.
in the methods of teleportation, if there was a way that if anything should go, well, terribly wrong, if we would be able to request emergency withdrawal through teleportation back to the island?
Not request. I mean, I could sell you a scroll of teleportation. It's very expensive.
How much is very expensive?
I believe it's like 15,000 gold pieces for the scroll level.
I'll put 500 towards it.
For 15,000?
14,500 left.
500, not 100. 500.
Yeah,
So that-
14,500 left to go.
Oh,
It was a 15,000 gold scroll.
oh,
I have
right. Hang on.
components for teleportation.
I'm broke.
so-
I haven't been in quite that many adventures yet.
No, but you would have learned the teleportation signal for this already.
Oh, there's a signal for this?
The signal for the guild, yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
home.
Oh, okay.
It just takes a minute, where teleportation scroll is instant.
Okay, that's understandable.
Sadly, I won't be able to do that at this point in time, but in the future I'll keep that in mind.
He nods.
Don't worry, guys, I have Featherfall.
It's not exactly falling from extreme heights that's concerning me the most about if things decide to go ass over tea kettle.
Does
That's
that
fine.
happen a lot?
You really haven't been part of this guild for very long, have you?
No.
You'll learn, my friend. You'll
Learn.
learn.
Motions from step on up.
Riker steps forward.
So,
Finn
as
steps up.
you guys all step onto the large stone slab, he begins to, go through the incantation as each of the signals start lighting up with this arcane blue energy, before the energy swirls around you and there's a small pop. Finn, buddy, old pal!
17.
You already knew what was coming. Good job.
Yes.
You guys appear in the city of Clear Hill. You are appearing, just double checking. You guys are appearing inside the Timberland Vale. Which is not the center of the city, but the only place that you would be allowed to sort of enter.
When we appear, is it like a guard station or is it like a tavern?
There's guards inside a building. Look you over, they see your pins, they nod to you and wish you well.
Finn politely bows.
Thousands.
So
Riker tips his hat.
as you guys exit the teleportation circle, you're in the. You can smell the sea air from where you are, but you are closer to, as the name presents, you're closer to the dark timberland. You kind of can see the farms outside from people coming in and out. You guys are arrived around midday, and there are many farmers and travelers coming in and out through the main gate. You do notice that there is a decent amount of poverty in the area. Beggars and stuff on the streets.
This is starting to remind me of home.
Yeah. This is also starting to remind Finn of home, right, Sev?
Yeah. I mean, it's much differently structured than home, but the caste system being still in place.
Yeah. Finn will look at Malphase and go, right, fearless leader, which way do we go?
Well, we were supposed to meet up with someone, and they would give us tickets. We do not happen to know where that person is, unfortunately. So maybe we should play it by ear.
Well,
Well,
what was that person we're supposed to meet up with? Name?
It wasn't on the bounty.
Well, fortunately, as we came forward off of the circle, the guards were able to see our pins, so if anybody is expecting people from the guild wearing these pins, we should be identifiable to anybody expecting us for the event.
So you guys are gonna kind of wander your way through the Timberland Vale?
Finn will walk up to a guard and go, sir, excuse me.
He looks down.
He gestures
Small
to his
folk.
loot. Hello. He gestures to his loot. We're supposed to attend the Ambrose Gala. Musician.
Performers?
Oh, I'm a performer. My friend over there is a performer. He's just the person who lugs around the heavy stuff.
He nods to you, Riker.
Riker nods back.
We were told to come here. We were not told where here is exactly.
Well,
How do I find the
you're in the Timberland Vale.
Oh,
Huh?
Kind of motions over towards a large center-walled kind of district. That is the Central Vale. You'll need to go around that. That is your destination. But the Ambrose Gala happens to be on the Port Vale side. It'll be easier for you, and especially your lugger of heavy objects, as he motions to Riker, to go through the Port Vale entrance. You'll get stopped less.
Thank you very much. Could you maybe draw a quick... He takes out a piece of paper from a
He
pad.
doesn't even need you. He says, you don't even need it. He just says, follow this street. You'll go by at the very end. He motions. It's maybe a quarter mile down. You can see straight. There's people, and then there's kind of this large... It looks like there's shops in this long row with kind of, tents and stuff set up. That's known as the Better Carrot. It's a large farmer's market. Right before you get there, there's a turn that you can't see. On that corner is the Chili Vanilla. It's an inn. So take a right at the Chili Vanilla. Head all the way down until you get to the well-groomed captain. Take another right, and when you see the Nimble Tuna, one more right, and that will take you right up towards the central Port Vale gate.
Finn writes all this down.
one more.
Hands over 16 gold to the guy. Just look, this is for you and your friends to have a good night out.
Oh, as well.
Takes it. We'll be in the grumpy night. And he chuckles.
As well, would you like to follow us for a bit until we get there?
He laughs. I need to maintain my route.
Okay. What's your price?
What's your what?
Okay. I'll just leave you a tip then. Here you go.
Gladly accepts it.
Here's here's 10 gold. Here's 20 gold. No, actually, 50 gold.
He smiles and starts loading up his coin purse.
Finn goes, I'm only half her size, so sadly what you're getting from me is half the amount.
He looks. A beggar does not complain about the coin they receive.
Would you happen to have any patrol guards heading in that direction on patrols anyway? That way you can maintain your present position and tasking, and we wouldn't be putting out the guard that would end up being able to assist us to get closer.
He looks, he goes, I don't know where they are on their routes. We each have a different district sort of area to handle with. There are guards generally around.
Riker gives a slight nod.
Let's just make our way there. If we encounter any trouble, we'll tell them sure, we're going to the gala. He nods his head. Thank you, sir. And
you won't be stopped until you get to the Central Vale by any guards. Unless you commit a crime, of course.
The guards aren't so much of the problem. The problem might end up being the cut purses because of large amounts of gold that are being transferred in the middle of open areas.
Finn blinks. Don't look at me. I'm.
Have a nice evening. Winks.
Have a good one, and have a drink for me.
He looks, more than a drink. He smiles.
Finn winks and walks away.
So, you guys head your way down, following the directions, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, you make it to a corner where you see this large open farmer's market. Ahead of you and on the corner sits the chili vanilla. It says inn. And, the people coming in and out, having a general good time in there.
We turn right.
Okay. You head down through a number of more, you pass by buildings as you walk for almost a couple miles. Guys, give me a perception or investigation.
Perception or investigation?
Yeah, your choice.
It begins.
Finn starts wandering away.
Hang on. I can re-roll that.
No, you got double nat ones.
Ah.
If he has a set for halfling luck, that's 3 nat ones.
He doesn't. So,
Is there a setting for halfling?
yeah,
then?
there is.
It's in the cogwheel next to spells.
Yeah. So, you guys see Finn start wandering off. He's following a woman with a rotund bottom. He has been distracted.
My dear, what happens to be your name? I'm a bard. I would love to write a sonnet about you.
My name's Steve.
She just chuckles at your size and continues to walk away.
Ah, you spurred me, but I just love to watch you walk away.
She sways her hips a bit more.
Didn't fancy himself.
Riker, I take it that you grab him, pull him back to the group.
Riker will herd him in.
Alright.
Riker, you do notice. You would expect, knowing what you heard, that there used to be a very big slave market here. Right? You would
Yes.
expect a lot of the beggars to have slave brandings. Assume.
Yes.
They don't. You see, more of the people that are currently middle to lower class in this district are the ones with the slave markings. And it's a lot of the... You would come to the assumption that a lot of these people that are falling in hard times, only skill was in the slave trade.
So these were the people that were doing the slaving.
Have come on hard times, not the slaves themselves.
Money's gotta go somewhere.
Because the slaves all had skills that translated to...
And their only abilities were people.
Correct.
Yep.
So,
Manipulation.
you continue to walk down until you do come to the Well-Groomed Captain Tavern. It has a big kind of like a, kind of carved captain with like just a very beautiful beard. Looks more like a pirate than you would say a naval captain. He's got a mug of ale up on the sign. And there's definitely much more kind of seafaring folk in this establishment. They're having a great time.
I can't remember if it was left or right.
It was a right at well-groomed captain.
You sure?
It was a right at well-groomed captain and then another right at the tuna.
Now,
I thought it was left at the tuna.
Now, seeing that Finn is kind of distracted walking around, Finn, need a deck save.
Sure.
As you're having this argument, Noah's right, Noah's left, Noah's up. You know, going back and forth. Finn, you just happen to step back as someone lands in front of you as you continue to argue with Riker. There's an odd injury kind of in his chest. The guard looks right. Hey! Walks up towards him. Seeing him get kind of flung. He doesn't suspect you guys. Looks over and... Hi, how'd you get injured? Oh, no, it was an accident. It was an accident.
Can I make an investigation to see what kind of injury he has? Medicine? Okay.
I'm gonna check it too.
I cannot right now. I'm cooking. Sorry about that.
Let's see. Finn and Riker, it looks like he was stabbed with a trident.
Full injury?
No, just enough to probably knock him on his ass.
Looks around for a trident, like, where the who has a trident in here? Stares at
by an ocean.
We've got to go there at some point. That sounds that's awesome.
On the plus side, there's a guard here, so we could ask to double check to see whether or not Finn was wrong or not.
Finn looks over at the guard. Is that place known for trident injuries?
Oh, it's weird. Many people come out injured, but they always tell us that it was just an accident.
Finn wanders over to the door and pokes his head in to see what the hell's going on.
Hi, they're singing sea shanties. There's a bard playing on the stage, having a good old time. People are throwing him coin and drink. And behind the bar is a half-orc male. Long hair pulled back into a ponytail. Dressed in a fine, just a very regal-looking captain's coat. And he has a bandana kind of keeping everything in place. He is very well groomed. Almost perfectly. And you can see from your area where you are, Finn, being able to recognize other people's charisma as you are a charisma individual yourself. He is probably known for his charm.
Behind him on the wall, by any chance, is there a trident?
No. However, there is something on the wall.
Oh?
Give me an investigation to see if you can see. You are short. And there's a lot of people in here. Yeah, it looks it looks like a lot like what you would expect like krakens, like one of the you know, like kraken, how they have the long kind of the fangs inside that mouth.
Yeah, the beak.
It looks a lot like a kraken beak.
Oh, that's cool. Finn's like, there's a story behind that. I know there's a story behind that. I'm gonna
get his
back
autograph.
Here. I'm gonna go.
As you look around, Finn, there are probably some pirates. There are some, merchants. Like, it seems like when you're in here, he doesn't care about what happens on the sea. Everyone's a customer.
He's impressed.
And give me a perception. As one last thing. You did hear the name, as they call it to the barman. Riker, he's looking in. Are you also peeking in?
Riker is going to ask the guard to double check the directions on the way to the Ambrose. Right. So Riker was right. Yes.
The guy with the R in his name is peering into the tavern.
Okay, Riker will go ahead and take a look in.
Yeah, give me a perception check as you made up with them. They see there's a beak of a kraken behind the bar. Very clean-looking orc. Malphus, are you also going to perceive this NPC's name?
Yes. Should I roll perception as well?
Yes. They haven't heard it. They haven't beat the DC.
Darn.
None of you get the name of the owner of the establishment.
Wishes I had guidance.
You seem so cool.
Finn's just gonna go. You know, fuck it. He's gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay.
Follows.
Yeah. Mike, are you following as well?
Riker will make sure that they don't get shanked.
Yeah, you break in and there's, the cheering and lively music and singing and, people raise their mugs to you all and, it
Finn
seems
gets
like a
into
good,
the mood. He cheers like, oh, and he looks up at the
you find 3 stools at the bar.
barkeep. 2 stools in the high chair.
Takes the middle chair.
So, kind of makes his way down over towards you. Hi! Come from the sea or from the land? He's just cleaning him up.
Oh, both.
He grins. A little bit both.
A little bit of both? Ah, excellent. Name's, Handsome Kennar.
I could tell.
Handsome Canner. Finn opens up a notebook and takes a note.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take notes. Let me just get him to my note.
Finn will look at him and go,
Inspector
Sir,
Finn.
I have to ask, what's the story with the Kraken beak?
Ah! Well, 5 years or so ago, these waters are ripe with krakens. Don't know why. Normally, they're pretty solitary creatures, kind of make a nest and then plunder ships and take them. But it's like they were drawn here by something. And, still working on the seas. Me and my crew, running a sort of a smuggling mission, we'll call it. To,
Finn chuckles.
to the southern part of Azora. And, a quiet night, not even a storm in sight, is, sitting up on the deck, my first mate was steering the boat. I was having a nice little pipe. And all of a sudden, she thought she could take our ship and our cargo. He kind of reaches under the bar and pulls out this long-ass trident. He stabs them on top. She didn't understand that I may look pretty, but I also have a pretty mean temper. We fought her for hours, and when everything was said and done, she had the audacity to try and sink to the bottom of the ocean. So I put down my cap, and I dove in after that bitch, and I took her beak.
Sif, how much is like a normal flagon of ale?
Flagon of ale's a cup of copper.
Okay. Finn will look at him and give him, say, about 10 gold. Go for that story. Drink for everyone.
Same.
Round on the small folk! Everyone
Finn
cheers.
Finn will look at him and go, look, I'm gonna have to come back here at some point. This is... I love this place. It's brilliant.
There are people telling stories and they're cheering. There's people playing like games and games of chance and games of skill. There's pirates telling tales of each other, calling each other out on them. It's great.
Finn looks at him. Sadly, I can't stay for a drink, but I will be back. I've got work to attend to first.
Don't we all?
Half orc or orc, Sev?
Half orc.
Malphase exits, but not before winking.
He shoots you with finger guns and like that perfect smile.
Gosh darn it. Now she's dead.
Finn goes, I must learn from this man. His grooming habits, I must learn them.
Oh, perfect. Not a thing out of place.
Yeah, no. Finn's like, I will learn his grooming secrets. As he walks out.
Alright, so.
What was the name of the tavern, by the way?
The well-groomed captain, named after the handsome captain himself. Or Kennar, sorry.
Okay. So right.
Well, now
Right?
now left since you turned your direction you're facing.
Walks right. I know. Turns left.
Yeah, you make your way by a very large section of the Port Vale. And you see kind of this large warehouse-looking building. Simply over it says the Aquatic Hammer. As you guys continue to pass by, looks like a boatyard.
Huh. Do we see any boats in the
Partially
like
built,
the-
yeah. They're still making them.
any awesome figureheads?
There are none that have the figureheads yet because it's kind of like one of the last things they do.
Okay.
Once they get the feel of the boat.
Yeah, but they do have inside the building. You figure there probably are some figureheads that they have. But
Does the shop itself have a figurehead over the door?
It does, actually. It's that of a dwarven merman with this massive battle hammer.
Finn wishes he had a camera just to take a picture of this. This is.
You can attempt to sketch it.
I would like to make it a quick attempt to sketch it into my notes.
Do you have calligraphy or no?
I do not have
So it'll
calligraphy.
be just a straight dex check. Yeah, you do really good. It's a pretty spot on sketch.
Finn is like, this is I'm gonna keep this forever. Just closes it. This is awesome.
Yeah. So you guys continue to pass on. You as you get towards where the almost to the looks like not a dry dock but a wet dock. You actually see them put a boat into the water as they kind of the old school. They pull the stoppers. The thing just slides in, big kind of splash. As one of their ships is apparently going to go out for a test.
Finn cheers when it hits the water.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little kids watching it. Oh, you see that? Thing's so cool! And apparently a firefly tackle hugs all of you and then flies off.
That was very odd.
So, you guys come upon the Nimble Tuna. It is a bar in the corner. And there are 2 orcs standing outside, shades on, mohawks.
These are the 2 orcs that were in
There's
the.
a velvet red rope in front of the stairs to get into the establishment.
Finn squints. Is his bard senses tingling?
Oh, this is definitely, you can hear the bard music inside. It's much more of a club feel from the music. You can all give me a perception again, I'll say.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. The 2 here. Now to the stage, Candy!
It's best that I didn't hear that.
Finn literally starts to walk under the velvet rope.
One of them picks up Finn. Oh, you gotta pay the cover fee.
What's the cover fee?
5 silver.
Give him money, he lets you in.
I wonder what they want.
Takes out a gold coin. It's like,
I wonder why
but
don't
where?
you go.
Sure, take it.
He
They
sighs.
undo the velvet rope to let you in.
He sighs. I can't go in. I have to work first. He looks so disappointed. He's crestfallen. He's like, but I will be back.
Wixton, what is all that about?
It's a house of male and female company and
Oh.
views.
Well, she puts that down on her secret
It
list.
is
of things
a
to do.
bar with forms of entertainment. One of the 2 half-orcs say to you.
It's
She
a
puts
bar.
it down on her list. Bring her lady friends.
It's a place of negotiable affection. Is that
Everything
right?
is
There's
Right.
music, there's dancing. There's fun times had by all.
So yeah, Finn will be like, I will be back.
They nod.
You can keep that gold coin.
They look. We
That's
were going
for-
to.
That's for letting me know that this place exists. You two were?
You look sober. He goes, I'm shock. The other one goes, and I'm awe.
Half orc or full orc?
Half orc brothers. Twins.
Amazing.
Named Shock and Awe. Yeah, you have
Okay,
a loot on your back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should come to the competition.
There's a competition.
Yeah,
Finn
we
looks
left
intrigued.
We left a bounty
Oh!
Oh, I saw that.
or a flyer. It's more of a flyer.
Yeah. Flyers are awesome, aren't they?
Nods.
Riker raises his hand and points at the brothers and wait, I saw you in the guild hall.
Yeah. Had to go to all of them. You know, put up bounties or flyers. Yeah. Boss called them flyers. Said we had to call them bounties, otherwise they might not get put up. Yeah.
Finn looks at the two of them and goes, do you have your instruments on you now?
They're inside.
He looks at them and goes, if I had a spare loot, I would let you show me what you can do, but I don't.
They crack their knuckles. We can still show you what we do.
Not that kind of. But I'm talking about musically. Unless you have someone to kick out of there.
They look in. He's coming back. Disappointed? Not yet.
Oh.
He goes, soon, buddies, soon. My name's Finn. Finn Sinister. He bows.
Nods.
And we are Malphite's Diggory.
We shall soon become close friends. You will see me quite a lot.
Well,
Check.
Finn, since you're already wanting to be a fan of their establishment, why don't you have them sign your loot?
I already have Biggins signed it. You know,
It would increase
does-
the value that much
He's here a
more.
lot.
Yeah. Biggins, he's a great guy, isn't he?
Ah, he's a good temper.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he
always in the
earned a
VIH.
lot.
He's always in the VIH.
The VIH?
The very important halfling area, yeah.
I'm intrigued. Let me know more.
Ah, boss is a halfling. Mr. Ravenwood. You know, he likes to keep his kin close. There was this one bard that came through and played one time. Biggins' niece or something. Something Lindaquil.
Oh, I know her. I met her.
Aubrey?
Yeah.
Osri,
Osri.
That's it, yeah, the Osri one, yeah.
She's
the
such a-
cake lover.
Now, when you
Yes.
say
And her
Now, when you-
her bodyguard, the dog, he's got a dog name. Is it
Rover,
Canine?
Rover? Is it?
Fido?
It's not Corgi.
Dimples, the
Wolf. That's it. Wolf.
I've
that's
never
not-
heard of him.
That's not as good. But when you say she performed,
Mm-hmm.
As a
I
bard.
mean-
As a bard.
okay, because
So,
I don't know how Biggins would feel.
He watched.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna be back. There's another. Dude, I have a list of bars. I'm gonna have to do a pub crawl. Oh no.
Literally,
have
it
to
could be
do
a
a
one
pub
shot, just
crawl.
a pub crawl.
Yeah, it's. I'm looking at Finn's
Get a
gonna have to
5-man
do.
party and do a pub crawl.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to have loads of drinks for it in real life.
Bard's Night Out.
Next Friday, not next Friday, but a week from Friday at 4. Done.
But, yeah, write it down. We'll do this. So
Literally
Ken,
adding it to the schedule as we speak.
are we calling it pub crawl?
Yeah. Continue. I'm just adding it to the schedule.
So Finn looks at the two guys and he guesses these guys aren't the kind of handshaking guys. He goes for a fist bump.
They fist bump.
He's like, "I'll see you two guys later."
They nod. Good luck on your job.
Yeah. He sighs. It's nowhere in the good.
It's now on the schedule for Friday, February 2nd, Finn's Pub Crawl, 4 p.m.
Don't expect not to come back. If someone hasn't been, I don't know, solving glue to a wall or something, it hasn't been a proper pub crawl. So, Finn goes, which way, Riker?
Riker,
What is the name of this
do
place?
you have a wisdom above 1?
Yes, significantly.
Directly ahead of you see the gate into the Central Vale. about a quarter mile away or so.
Riker finger guns towards the gate.
I couldn't see it over the crowd. He starts to walk.
Riker adjusts his walking steps.
You guys make your way up to a... we can do it Saturday at 4 too, if you need lupus. Make your way up towards the gate as you're stopped by some guards. There's a number of or more stopped by the line, the guards stopping people coming in. Everyone very fancily dressed.
Finn's already in his good gear, so he's good.
Face as well.
They both look at Riker.
Riker's at least clean and his clothes are well maintained.
Checks to see if he shaved.
At least yesterday.
That'll do.
Give him the Tom Cruise look.
Yep, basically like the TC trademarked image that I'm using as my default.
Yeah. He is underdressed for the overall party, but he's not poorly dressed. Rick is just not, he doesn't adventure in noble gear. And, Epi, we're changing that pub crawl to Saturday.
That's even better. Saturday night. So. Jinx. Wait, no.
I owe you a death? Okay, done. That being said, you can hear a psst. Psst.
Is someone letting out air?
Psst.
I think that's up.
Riker, there's a snake in your boot.
Riker chuckles and looks towards the source of the psst.
You see kind of a cloaked up individual kind of in between two buildings in an alleyway. Motions one of you.
No, face
Finn-
goes first.
Finn looks at Riker. Be careful. Last time a cloaked individual tried to get me down an alleyway, it wasn't pretty.
In the fun way or the bad way?
In a bad way. In a bad way. I woke up on a boat with sailors.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Kind of see this, human man. You're from the Phoenix, right?
Looks
What
like
gave it
sure.
away?
The guild colors.
Maybe.
Kind of slowly reaches into their cloak and pulls out 3 invitations.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to pull something else out there for a minute.
Do you also have the list?
Pulls out the list.
Thanks.
Reaches back in. Pulls out a dead chicken. Hands it to you.
What's
Why
the
are you
dead
giving
chicken
us-
for?
Back in. Holds his hand over Finn's.
I'm going to say
He's
this
gonna
now.
let go.
I'm
Is your
going to
palm
start to
up?
back away. I'm going to start to back away.
You need these.
Why?
You have to leave them where you take the items.
The dead chicken?
That's one of them. You want the other 2?
Malface.
One for you and
Be a dear. be a dear and take the
No.
items off him.
You. Points.
Looks behind me.
You.
Riker?
Points to the halfling again.
There's
Riker
another
points at the halfling.
pin size. Holds out his
fine.
hand.
No, fine. I'll give it to Riker. Riker gives you a twisted dagger. Reaches back
Right.
in. You can take his item then. Holds his hand out over yours.
Takes it.
Drops a pair of eyeballs in your hand and walks off.
Finn isn't bothered by this. I
They're
mean,
still squishy.
no, hang on. Last Barrett that was given a dagger ended up having to jump out a window. I'm fine with this.
Oh, I heard that rumor
The
before.
dagger has no blood on it.
What kind of eyes are these?
Look to me, halfling eyes. Based on the size.
Can I make a medicine?
Sure.
How fresh these are?
You think they're so fresh they just came out the halfling.
Takes out a drawstring bag, puts them in it, and hides it somewhere amongst my persons. I have loads of tiny pockets inside my cloak, so puts it in one of those.
You have your invitation and your items.
I'd like to try to look at the list to see what we're supposed to be looking for in the first place.
Well, one is a ledger, and it says next to that, put the dagger. One is an ornate ring, and next to that it says the chicken. And then one seems to be a writ of pedigree, and put the eyes next to them.
Is there a description of the ring?
Yeah, it's very detailed. It's like a platinum ring with a red gem inside of it.
Because, we're going to a
No,
gala.
it's-
There's going to be quite a few ornate rings here.
Is the lady still there?
Nobody walked off once he gave the items out.
Oh, darn it. I had another question. Oh,
So do you
She's
gotta get
just-
back in line?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys make your way up to the line, you wait for about 10 minutes before you guys come up behind the guards. Halt! It's your business in the Central Vale?
Barrett, there's a gala. He's looking into heavy stuff.
That's all well and good. Invitations.
shows.
Takes all three of them, looks them over. Heads over. Do you know where you're going?
No clue. First time here.
Motions inside. Now, mind you, like the portcullis is down, but there's like a door in the portcullis. You see that building right over there? Kind of has a hanging sign over it. That's the Grumpy Knight. There's a T intersection. You're gonna head up towards Summerswind's Palace. You'll see the Ambrose Manor on your left.
Anything you can tell us? Like any faux pas we shouldn't do, kind of thing. Any advice? First time here.
Stealing, murder, anything
Grumpy
that
Knight.
will generally get you inside the.
No. I mean, those are a
Yeah.
given. I mean, is the lady herself prone
You
to
don't
anger?
know. Well, looks like you should have done some research. If you're trying to win the lady's favor. Steps aside.
After the Grumpy Knight, what was the other location?
Said
The other building?
You'll head towards Summerswind's Palace. It's the.
Summerwind's Palace. Okay.
It's like the other guards are so much nicer. He stomps off.
You realize this is probably this guy's day off, but he has to do like event pay, and he knows
Finn,
the Ambroses probably don't have the money to pay him, so he's probably not even getting paid for this.
Finn stomps back, looks at the guy, just looks straight at him, and goes, "Here." Hands him 15 gold pieces.
Nods. Good luck to you.
I think I'm gonna need it.
Oh, there's a lot of competition. motions all the people trying to get in. So, you guys head down the main, and now, mind you, everything looks beautifully made, but there is more wear and tear than you expect on these buildings. You guys can roll me history checks. Riker, you are not involved because you're from way away. You wouldn't have heard this information yet.
Yep.
Finn?
Mm-hmm.
History.
My strong point, not really.
Malphas, you remember about 2-ish years ago, there was a massive rebellion in Clear Hill. It was known as Karn's Rebellion.
Could you show me how to spell that?
Yep, I'm going to get you. Then they held in the third year of the Age of Heroes. Karn's Rebellion had the Central Vale for nearly a year before the rebellion was squashed. Neither Karn nor his officers were captured. They managed to escape. But they held this entire walled area in the city for nearly a year.
Huh. Main officer's still missing.
So, what's the tavern we come up to, like?
Alright, so as you're making your way down, you do see kind of a very nice looking restaurant on your way by. Do you look at the sign?
Yes.
It is called Grillers in the Mist. And the smells coming out of it are just amazing. Now, there is kind of like a chalkboard outside with almost like a daily special.
What's the daily special?
It says flank of red dragon.
Wait, what?
This would be a very expensive restaurant.
Finn's mouth is watering, and is there a price beside the?
There's not.
If the price isn't listed, you probably can't afford it.
Finn will. Is there staff on the outside?
No, just a door. You see very fine people, cutting up and eating the steaks.
Finn's watching this, and he's actually pretty hungry now.
Hungry like the wolf?
No, more hungry like the Osprey.
Oh, jeez, that's cool.
So you're peeking inside? Everyone of you give me a perception check.
Perception.
Finn really is hungry. Finn and Riker, you see the maitre d' or the owner, you're not really sure. But the person that's moving from table to table, not serving, but interacting with all the customers, is a female drow.
Now, again, on a scale to 1 to 20, what's her charisma like?
Solid 18.
Finn slicks back his hair. Be prepared to be asked this question a lot, Seth.
Anytime it's a female, just sort of like the Firefly question.
No.
Add every female. What's their charisma modifier?
No. It would be the same for certain males, depending on the males. Finn doesn't mind.
Finn is a Finn. Is a Finn.
I'm glad that Riker is just passable.
So, as you make your way, you're not going in, are you? Or is the party letting him go in? I guess is the better question I should ask. Is the party allowing this?
Is the party allowing Finn to go?
Not gonna get him distracted yet.
Yeah, because if Finn
This
goes
could be
in there,
expensive.
this will end up not only being expensive, but it's going to end up making us late for the party.
And blow our cover, possibly.
But
Don't worry, we could go back after this. It'll be our reward.
okay, you're buying me dinner, don't? And he walks out.
Okay.
It's all on you, Malface.
Thanks for volunteering.
Mhm.
High fives, Riker.
Just
High
don't go past 10 platinum.
We'll see.
I think that's going to be easy to go past 10 platinum at a restaurant like that.
Oh yeah.
So, we start making our way towards the house. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Riker is.
Follows Riker.
Follows
So-
as well.
You guys make your way up to the Grumpy Knight, taking your turn. See if there's anything on the outside. Yeah, it's you kind of make your way out as you head up and eventually find a kind of manor with a couple guards out front. They don't look like town guard. It looks very similar. Now you can all see your tokens, correct?
I can see Finn.
I see all three.
I see myself in a circle.
I can see the circle.
All the
And all
squares
up.
make a circle.
All I can say is, gotta catch 'em all.
For now, I will enable global illumination. Because there
High
is still
five.
some light.
High fives, Firefly.
So, as you approach, the two kind of guards, hands on their long swords. Invitations, please.
Looks to Malface.
Shows the invitations.
Look them over. And please enjoy the gala.
And have a nice evening. Or whatever time of day it is right now.
So, as you guys enter the gala in here, now this is for you guys to have the layout. Okay, I wasn't going to put 100 NPCs on this. And guard positions. You see that to your north are similarly dressed guards, as well as on the other side to the other road. This being to the north is the Ambrose Gala. There are people completely in this around the well, and people are going back and forth and talking as the guards to the south seem different, like almost a different noble house's private guards, and they are simply standing there, and they don't seem to watching over the gala. They just mainly seem to be worried about their residents.
Finn waves at them.
They both give you a nod.
No,
Gives them a thumbs up.
So, I mean, there's tons of people around. And what is your guys' plan? You are pretty much now in control of the series of events that happen from here on out.
Looks to the halfling. I'm going to. How much gold should I give him?
What, you're a halfling?
I mean, yeah, it's my best friend. Yes, clearly my best friend. Let's see. I give him 30 gold and tell him go crazy.
Ah, sweet. Adds it to the
You need to
500
tell him
gold.
that?
No, I whisper it out, of course.
Finn grins. Sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Okay. Riker,
Yes.
you have to ask around?
Insofar as where the gala is taking place?
Yes. Wait, oh, we should probably move around first. Sorry. Sorry.
Sev, what's the current you know what I mean? The group circles, you know, because
Oh, there's a number of people moving back in between. A lot of them seem to be a lord and a woman. You know, so like you have like Lord probably Lord Dirty Racist as Storm might call them, and then you also have Lady Dirty Racist.
what's their actual names? Not Dirty Racist.
You haven't asked. You haven't approached anyone.
Finn, can we see our host?
You do not immediately see her at this point.
Okay, so Finn's history with these things,
Mm-hmm.
because he grew up going to these kind of things.
More as a performer, though, did he not?
His family were nobles, but he spent time performing. You know, going back and forth between having to go.
Which would be a much different experience performing than attending as a guest.
There was also attending as his family are throwing them, but more performer.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, just to be clear to everyone.
To the north is the where the gala is being held, right? Or is it the garden?
The garden is basically everyone is allowed right now.
Finn will walk around and look for probably the most Firefly. I apologize for this phrasing. Actually, I can't say it because we're PG-13. But the most female dog-looking group with, like, you were looking, how do I put this? Gossipy.
So you're looking for gossipy, okay?
I'm looking for the ones who will like to tell all the dirty little kind of nasty
Backbiting
things,
and
you know?
conniving.
Yeah, that group.
Yeah, I'll get you their names in 1 second. I'm getting all the other stuff just laid out for you, so you have. Since you asked me about families first, I generated all the family names.
I apologize, Sev.
Stop throwing me curveballs.
I'm channeling my inner Firefly. Firefly, I will ask all the names.
There's a
Of
lot
all
of
the
names here,
staff.
Firefly.
He said that there was over 100 NPCs just in the center area.
Yeah.
I will go and ask them all their names.
The families, I think, are just 38 of them or something like that.
Firefly wants to talk to them all.
She does want to talk to them all. How can you bring any of Firefly's characters?
Yeah, we'd have all the information because she just talked to them all.
Alright, so you're looking for the gossipy circle.
The Mean Girls circle, you know?
There seems to be 4 of them. Really just looking just hoity and...
Well, they're nobles. There's always multiple groups. Which one looks the least racist?
It's a hard call.
I know, in this city. Fine. Which one has other species than
Neither.
human or elf?
Neither.
Which one doesn't look at Finn and look utterly and completely disgusted?
Oh, that's hard.
Okay, let me put it this way. As I walk towards them, which group doesn't put their hands towards their purses first?
Neither. Neither.
Wow. Hard crowd.
They don't know you.
True. I'm gonna walk up to, I'll roll a 1d4, Sev. You decide which one it is.
There's 2 groups. So you roll 2.
Two groups. D2. I'm gonna walk up to group number 1.
Awesome.
I'd be like, greetings. I am Sinister, Finn Sinister, a noble from Crowd Cross and entertainer. Who might you all be?
What do you do for entertaining?
Why, teller of stories, singer of songs.
Then tell us a story, Sinister Finn.
Ah, my stories aren't to be told in events like these. They're more romance stories. I write them down, put them in book form. You are, of course, probably the most literate people I know, and would enjoy a good book. I might send some your way, free of charge, of course.
She goes, well, unless we can sample your work, then I think our business here is concluded.
But
there's one obviously talking for the group.
yeah, he goes, but I could sing you a song.
She motions for you to proceed.
He takes the 5-foot step back, takes out his lute, tunes it slightly, starts to play slowly, and major illusion or major goes to check the wording. Major image for the backing band. I will roll, and depending on what I roll, depends on what song I will say it is.
Okay.
He starts to sing "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
Okay.
With the backing band.
So you start singing "Kiss from a Rose." Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep, I see.
Yeah, he has the backing band and the vocals at the start. Yeah.
Do you?
Not the sing, the weird like bit at the start where there's no music, just the singing bit. He has them come in to help him.
How'd they look? You told me you had all bards. I was prepared to get every song you guys pulled. So Riker and Malphase, you see this magic essence as a illusionary band. Kind of appears as Finn gets down on his knees and just starts singing seductively like Seal, just almost like a flat face, just singing from his very soul.
Seriously hope she doesn't just wind up unbuttoning his shirt and then start R&Bing it.
So wait, what are you doing now?
He's unbuttoned. He's unbuttoned a couple of his shirt as well.
Okay, it's time to go, guys.
Oh yeah, he's getting into it. Just fully, he's in full body.
Cloak of billowing.
He walks sober with the billowing cloak, reaches into the bush and pulls out a rose and just sings with it as his microphone.
Yep.
So, as this is happening, you guys just never ever say you're gonna sing as bards. What are the other two of you doing while he's in this performance? I mean, people are paying very much attention to him. Guests, everyone looking.
Well, time to ask some questions.
While they're distracted?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
even the guards are moving up a little bit to the north, getting a better view of the performance.
Well, she's going to put her hood on, depending on how big the crowd is.
I mean, they're pretty much everyone's attention is on this performance. I mean, he kind of walks by you, Malphase, as he's singing, still keeping eye contact with the four mean girls. And he gets into the fountain and almost does the whole water, like dancing in the small water performance, kicking the water as it splashes up. He kind of uses a little arcane arts to have it slowly fall down in front of him.
How many people are in the crowd?
Pretty much everyone in the crowd right now is focused on Finn. He rolled well enough that everyone is very much enjoying this.
And we don't know which direction to go because
You know,
the
the Ambrose
guards.
Manor is north.
Okay, so that's
And the
where we.
guards up there kind of come down a little bit more because he's in the fountain at this point. As he's just splashing, he throws his arm on like the center part of the fountain and does like the spin coming down, like landing on his knees, sliding through the water, just splaying everywhere as he holds his arms out towards the girls.
Keeping eye contact with
Yes,
the
never
leader.
lost
the entire
eye.
time.
Yep. I'll need perceptions for you guys to get by the guards, by the way, because their attention is focused. You still are somewhat in their peripherals.
Perceptions or stealth?
They need stealths.
Alright.
Can I bardic inspire them both?
Oh yes, you can.
Mm-hmm. 21.
You both have I would hold on to your inspirations for now. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
easily
maybe.
slip through the crowd up top, kind of getting in towards there. Finn,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that so this song is coming to an end. You're going to need to bring me another song. As long as you have their attention, Finn, they can continue to move. Eventually, if you lose the attention of the crowd, they can get caught. You can see them because you're looking. As you
Okay.
come to the end, everyone starts getting up and cheering, "Encore!"
I have
Malphas,
another
are
song.
you going to inspire Finn? And how are you going to? You're going to roll first, and then we'll get your thing. They're going to do this through all the songs. So, Malphas, how are you inspiring Finn?
Inspiring. I'm going to inspire Finn. Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like, what do you do to inspire Finn? Because obviously you don't want him to lose the crowd.
Gives a thumbs up.
Okay, you get a single nod of a thumbs up, Finn. And you're,
I've got approval. I'm
it
feeling
burns within
inspired.
you. It burns within you like the bardic light.
That's
He
it.
even waved a little finger to imply eventually you might need to go a
And
little bit more sexy.
since your band is already up, I'm going to say you have advantage on your roll.
That's a
You are
D8 inspiration,
yes,
by the way,
and
right?
you are using, because you're using Major Image, and you're putting on this great performance. That's why you're getting advantage on your performances. It won't always
you.
happen when you put the thing on, but for this, and you've already got your first roll was flat, and you did really well. People are into it. They want an encore.
So he's going to start performing,
Performance at advantage.
and the next song he starts to play.
Let's see what you roll first.
Okay.
Do you want to use your bardic inspiration yet, or no?
For the song
15
I have
minutes they have going in.
for the song I have in mind, yes, I'm going to use the bardic
Okay.
inspiration
All right. 27.
because he wants to keep everyone's attention. I think the song has to fit what he's trying to do.
Okay.
He's going to start singing "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith. Oh, I have a whole list of songs. I
Really?
joke you not.
Make sure it's the right version. Nope. There it is. Okay. Had to go through. I know it was a little bit loud for you guys on stream for a second, but didn't have them already because he didn't give it to me before. The band behind starts, slowly playing as everyone's like, there's some gasps in the crowd as Finn, who's laying in the water, just slowly almost just rises up using just a little bit of force magic, like arcane force propulsion, as he stands. And he waves his hand as a microphone and stand appear in front of him. So, Riker and Malpace, you have gotten basically to the door. The guards are like tilting their head, they're impressed. You can overhear them. I didn't think she hired such good entertainment this year.
So this is what we hear as we pass?
Yeah, you can attempt to go to the door or what you're doing. But you passed your first check.
Okay, first I'm going to inspire Riker.
Okay. He just gets into the music. The band hits.
Malphite secretly wishes she was there watching. He's so entertaining. Okay, so should we roll stealth?
Yeah, you guys are gonna try and pick the lock.
It's locked.
Yeah, it's
I got these two.
All right.
Oh,
go ahead.
gosh.
No base. Yeah, it takes you a little bit longer than you'd hoped. You know, there's a bead of sweat that comes down, but you eventually hit the click. As you guys are no longer going to see Finn. You enter into this large kind of foyer. You guys give me investigation checks.
Okay. Oh gosh.
You don't know which side's which. Like what would be considered like the prince quarters, the servants, or anything like
that. I don't want us to split up.
Give me a pair of perceptions.
Oh, that's a little bit.
Good lord, 2 nat 1s in a row.
Oh gosh. Where do we?
The door starts opening. What are you guys doing?
Hiding?
The door from over here. Where are you hiding? This door is open.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 wells.
You know what? Let's get wet.
You guys each jump in a different pool of water.
I'm gonna use my hat of disguise as I go in this one over here and disguise my like a statue.
Oh,
This is their house. Okay. And Malbase jumps here. Riker, give me a performance check as a statue. At advantage because you look like one.
Let's hope that I don't get another nat 1. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration for this.
yes.
I know it is.
Good lord.
Please. Is it?
What is it?
66. No, D8.
D8?
Yeah, roll me again. I'll take the 4 every time. 7. So, 13 performance as a statue. Malface, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh gosh, I can't defend on this.
Malface just disappears in the water. The Lady Ambrose, as you see, Riker, and her daughter, Brunhilde, exit. And the mother looks towards you. But someone apparently got you a statue, my dear. But this music is divine. We need to go listen. And they quickly hurry their way out. As Finn, you see as she just in the music. The door opens, and you see, you know, she's definitely a 19. And there's her mother. As you're singing, and your song's coming to an end. But you have their attention, they close the door behind them.
Am I gonna have to keep up another song?
Yeah. It's how long it takes them to finish this. You could be doing this the entire one shot.
Now, my question to you, Sev, is
You still have advantage, you still have all their attentions.
my major image loses concentration after it stops after 10 minutes.
For me, I'm gonna allow this to be up one. All single cast.
Okay, so I know what next. I have 2 choices for the next song, so it depends on my roll. Shall I roll?
You shall. You still have advantage. $25.
So the band, the backing band, seem to lose their instruments, as he starts to sing it. I Want It That Way
Oh my god.
by the Backstreet
I
Boys.
don't know if it's It is.
And then-
It is apparently. Hold on 1 second. I can double check it.
They're all halflings. Exactly that.
Okay,
And
that is the
his
right
suit
one.
changes. His suit changes to white clothes, like with theirs.
Okay. Oh man, when a bard actually starts playing music.
And he will lock eye contact with the daughter.
Okay. As all the halflings get in with their white suits and begin to sing.
And he's playing the lute for the guitar.
Okay. Alright, so he begins to sing seductively. As Riker, you see them close the door. And you start hearing like teenage girl screams outside. And the guards, these two guards now, because this is creative as shit, they have to run over and stop the other noble like teenagers from entering the gala. And they're completely distracted now, Finn, because you went boy band.
And I take my
And
vow.
they are screaming. Oh my
Riker
god,
heard
Finn! He's so dreamy!
Riker had heard the teenage girl scream, and he looks over towards Malphase just in case.
Malphase pops out of the water wet.
Swoon slightly. Gets ready to go. Let's go.
Riker's ready to go.
Alright, you guys are back on the map.
All
You going
right.
through the door that they came through?
Yeah, probably.
I guess we might as well.
Alright, I will open it.
Could I peek my head around the corner as we open?
Yeah. You see, it's like a family living room. Yeah, very nice, very... It seems a bit empty on a cursory glance. Like they've had to sell some of their nicer things.
Well, ain't that sad. Oh well, not that it can.
Finn is at this point stood on top of the planter on the bushes, singing directly into Broomhilda's eyes right in front of her. He touches her hand and she screams, almost faints. So what are the other two doing? Remember, he has to keep going as long as you guys take. So
So that's the entire room?
that's what you see. Yes, there's two rooms
Okay.
to the south.
We should probably go north then. Actually, no. Could I make an investigation check first? For any, secret compartments or anything?
Yeah,
13.
you don't see anything hidden, apparently.
I'll
Can I bardic
investigate
inspiration
also.
that?
Okay.
Good lord.
Could I bardic
Riker.
inspiration that?
Him, you could. You can't inspire yourself yet.
Oh, no, wait.
You're not high enough
Did he
level.
give us? Oh, he didn't give us that. Oh, yeah.
You guys, I think, already burned yours, didn't you?
No, that was Riker, I think.
Riker did. Oh, yeah, you haven't, so yeah, you can.
The D8, just so you know.
Thank you. I was just about to ask that.
He's even doing, the open hand and the swiping motion.
Oh, they're all in sync. They're
yeah.
they're all.
No, they're more backstreet.
I think I actually have some NSYNC on this list. Goes to check.
Well, I've gone with standard features.
You hear the, 20, you still don't see anything as the song comes to an end, Finn.
Oh gods, I've got to.
Quickly
Are
to
they?
the north.
Are? Oh, I have to do another one now.
Every time it ends.
So performance.
Yep. 28. He's getting better. As the show goes, he starts hitting his high notes. He's getting into the performance. He's building.
So the next song, I hope they have it. Smooth by Santana.
Oh, yeah.
He pulls out the lute.
Let's see. Queen Sins. No, that's a mix. It's Carlos Santana and all they're all. Let me see if I just say Santana.
I know it's
Yeah, Black
featuring.
Magic Woman. It's featuring, yeah.
I mean, we could do Black Magic Woman.
Are you Black Magic Woman?
We could do Black Magic Woman.
Okay, there's that. See, this is why you should have come to me first, Epi, because we could have found it all.
Well, you were busy making it.
No, I had this done.
I have to surprise you somehow, Seb.
I mean, you literally could have done this yourself, too. I'm gonna look really smooth, by the way. In case it's up. So, what are you guys doing?
Malphite said north, so I'm gonna go north, and I'm gonna use a mirror to look up and through this way.
You can look right away. It's a door that leads out to the street. There's 2 guards standing outside of it.
Well, I'm obviously not going through that door.
Okay then.
There's 2 doors in the south of that room that you just left.
Oh,
Shall we
okay.
go check that out?
Yep. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Sorry.
Finn's slowly walking around the fountain, just playing the guitar.
I'll use the mirror on this door then.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a bedroom.
I will go inside, and if I'm sure that there's nobody in it, and investigate.
Yeah, give me an investigation. Tell me what you rolled.
Okay, so
Sam.
keep watch.
I'm looking for his next song.
Nat 1.
Keeps watch.
It's a bedroom.
Great. Malphite, you should come check out this bedroom.
Okay, what do they got? Looks what the room like on base.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Okay.
Seb, I have to ask, are there any
21.
tables?
Yes. Plenty tables.
21.
21. Looks this is probably the daughter's room. You know, you see the signs of kind of a younger woman's things. Everything in here is very like top of the line. Like the comb itself is probably worth 25 plat. Like rich tastes.
Nothing
Do
on
we
the list?
see any of the items from the list?
You look through. You go through. You do not see any of the items on the list.
Alrighty, let's go check out the other room then.
Alrighty. Should I lead in? Actually no. You should probably get the mirror first.
Yep, I will use the mirror and look in to make sure that there's nobody in there. And then I will start my investigation.
Okay.
And then Malphase can join in.
Alright.
21.
11.
21. Right at the step of the moms. You see a chest. So that's semi-hidden. It seems like it's built
Riker-
into this actual, like, they have a, kind of a, I'm trying to think of the name for it. It's like a hutch. But the side of it, very distinctly, there's like a hidden safe.
Riker will point that out to Malphase.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the chest, and before I do it, actually, I'm gonna roll Arcana on the entire room if I can.
Sure.
20.
Doesn't seem to be anything magical.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the chest. I mean, to the, chest, yeah.
The safe?
The safe, yeah. And I'm going to try to roll an investigation. Oh god, please,
Okay.
please let my luck continue. I'm gonna check for trap.
Does not seem to be trapped. Obviously locked. It's a safe.
Okay, thank gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to use tools then. Oh god.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, you're not in the safe.
I'm not in the safe.
Nope. It's still locked.
Oh darn. I'm going to send to Epi after this song is done and say, we need you to go around here.
You do it during the song, he can easily just hear your message.
Okay.
This
Are
okay.
you going around
Fine.
Shabby? Are you rolling with it?
I'll roll it. I yes, I have the song.
Okay, what is the song? So I can start looking for it.
I'm too sexy.
Oh yeah.
Right, said Fred.
Let me just remove the spell.
Hey.
So, he ends it with a flourish. Roll me your performance.
My look's gonna turn, I know it.
21.
Can I bardic inspire myself? Wait, no, I'm saving that for just in case.
No, you can't because you don't have the level.
Oh no, I gave him inspiration before I left.
I used that.
You said something. No, you could say something over the sending. He said raunchier. You do have bardic inspiration. Using it or saving it?
I'm gonna save it for when it gets. Cause do I still have advantage?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna save it for when it really starts to dip.
So, all of the other halflings turn like models. And they begin strutting as Finn is using, I'm assuming the tables,
Yeah, he
as a walkway, and he's just walking over food. The shirt's off, he's flinging it over his head, and he's just, slowly strip teasing. There's some of the noble women, the cheeks are bright red.
He's flirting with all the noble women. He's not just. He's keeping their eyes on him and a couple of the men.
Okay. Yeah, he's just strutting over the deal. There's a waiter who's not paying attention, has a platter, and Finn just jumps up on it and he just starts walking through the crowd as Finn is strip teasing at the gala and singing. All right, Malface.
I'm gonna try again. I just
Need to
hope
find
there's
my
no
next
alarm
song.
or anything. Oh god, I'm not doing well enough.
Yeah, still can't get into it.
And I don't imagine that Riker could have been on the help action, considering he has thieves' tools.
Oh, please do.
You can't help. This is a single person check. You can
Yep,
attempt
that's
it.
why I was asking.
You can also make an attempt as she takes off, kind of cool, centers herself. You can also make an attempt.
Considering how many net ones I've been getting.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you break your thieves' tools.
Great, I guess I can give it a
You're
shot.
not actually putting anything in the lock. It's a safe.
Okay,
You get the earbuds in, you're listening.
alrighty, I'll give that a shot.
Still, you understand. It sounds like there's something in it that's making it a little bit harder with the dial to hear the clicks. So Malface, you got Riker steps back. I couldn't hear it either. You guys discussed a little bit. Malface, your attempt. As Riker plays Lookout.
How loud is Effie playing? I mean, is Finn playing? Sorry.
He's yelling. He's almost very loud, so that they can't hear you.
No, I'm not gonna cast that spell yet.
There are windows in this room.
Oh, there are. That's good. So you know what?
They
Let's
were
go for this
shattered.
last. Oh, that is unfortunate.
All right, Abby.
So the next song, Seb?
It's a very short song.
It is. The next song, Let Me Entertain You, Robbie Williams. I will rock.
I don't know if that will be on here.
24.
If it isn't on there, I can
Apparently
find
is.
another one. Brilliant. I'm gonna have to start finding more songs.
This is a cover.
Cover's fine.
You know what? I think we're gonna try again.
This is a remix.
Oh, it's a remix.
Gypsy London, is that the same one?
No, it's Robbie Williams.
Let's just double check.
I'll find another song if it needs to be.
This isn't it?
No. How about This I Promise You by NSYNC?
I'm wondering about your...
Sev, I have Spotify and a lot of time on my hands.
This is the original. I do not see the in-sync version. You just want in-sync? You're going in-sync here?
Yeah. I think I have an NSYNC song here somewhere. Scroll.
Bye, bye, bye? Or is it going to be me?
Is it going to be me?
I think you can use both of them, because when you can leave, you can do bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. I got both of them.
I do have one song that I'm gonna have to sing with some. I'll DM it to you.
Okay. Again, Finn actually takes the top of the cover off and covers himself on the platter before it bursts out, looking somewhat like a tiny Justin Timberlake. As his major image is recast, and you have the rest of the halfling boy band, and he begins to dance. So Malface,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna try this one more time.
Whoever thought boy bands? There you go.
Oh god.
You hear it? Riker? Malface doesn't realize this, but Riker, you see this? She's spinning it, and then she's just like, when he says, it's gonna be me, she spins it, and it just lands, and she sings it, it's gonna be me, and then the thing opens.
She's also singing along.
Yeah,
secretly.
word for word somehow. No, it's not secretly. You're in it at this point. He's been doing great.
She's having fun. She just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, there are 3 trays here. One with each of the items.
Okay.
We have 2 of them with us.
Okay, that's good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Riker, do you send her to Finn saying you need his items?
His eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So Finn, are you going to try and maneuver your benevolence over? So as he does it, Finn, runs up, takes Brunhilde's hand up towards the thing and just, walks with her as he sings directly towards her. Stopping at her window, he leans back through and rolls them through the window to you. And then jumps into her arms and just sings to her.
Riker will take the eyes and go over to Malface.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so are we gonna Indiana Jones this?
We are going to exchange out the items for the replacement items and close the safe and lock it up again, and I guess get ready to go.
Okay, so would that be a sleight of hand, or are we just doing that
I
straight
don't
up?
know. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
I
put
would-
them in.
I would investigate it first. Make sure that there's no,
Alarm?
not just alarms, but weight plates or anything like that.
Sure, yeah, I probably should. I'll do that. Oh gosh, I forgot investigation's not my forte.
I'll investigate also. 23.
Doesn't seem to be anything simple safe.
Okay. I'll just swap them out. Wait, no.
Are you slide a
Yeah,
hand
I'll
them, or are
swap
you just
them
going
out.
to swap them out?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
24.
Okay. You get them in tide. You send again. Your third sending. To Finn. All right, we're coming out. Get ready to play us out. Right? As I assume the plan is?
Yep.
As Finn says, what do you say, Finn? You have one final song to them.
He kisses the daughter's hand,
Mm-hmm.
and as he kisses the daughter's hand, he starts to sing "Bye Bye Bye."
Okay. Performance, and you do have a bardic inspiration advantage. 28 bardic inspiration D8.
Yeah. Oh. Can I roll the bardic inspiration at advantage?
Sure. You know what? You have been consistently. You've been great. You've got them all. Your party's been doing.
Well, that's a 30.
It's a 31.
That's 31.
It is a legendary performance. The string quartet begins to slowly play as Finn walks over, both hands on the crowd to just kind of bobbing his head, and then he goes around, does the bye move as everyone. Riker and Malphite, are you making your way out?
Yes.
What are you doing on your way out?
Returning everything to the way it was.
Closing the doors. Good job. So, Finn, I need one more stealth check from the pair of you guys up there to get back into the crowd.
Actually, could I press digitate the stuff as well?
Yeah.
Yes. No fingerprints.
And no watermarks.
Yes.
Smart.
Yes.
So, I need stealth checks from the two of you.
Okay.
They are at advantage. He's got the entire crowd very touched. So yeah, you make your way into the to the crowd. Finn, you see them. How are you? Narrate your performance as you get back to your performance, and then I will, from the time you get to them, I have your exit.
So, Finn's in the middle of the area, right?
Yeah, you have everyone looking in because they're coming through a door. You don't want to be anywhere near the north.
Yeah. So as he watches the two of them leave, do they get past the guards?
Yeah, they get by
Okay.
easily.
Okay. Finn's going to basically use his illusionary doppelgangers as kind of like a. The best way to describe it is, you've seen Mighty Ducks, haven't you?
Yes,
He's going to use them as like a flying V, as a way of.
I got your plan. I got you. So Finn, seeing them, all his illusionary doppelgangers doing the exact dance. He stands in the middle as they part the crowd, each one kissing a beautiful lady's hand on the way out as he then appears in front of Malphite, grabbing her hand and uses her to get up. Riker, you willing to hold the platter that this server next to you has?
Yep.
So Riker takes the platter and lifts Finn over his head as he leans down, singing to Malphite out. As Riker just leads them out, the crowd clamoring for Finn one more time as the guards let you guys pass. And then they stop the crowd, and he just starts singing into the night of Clear Hill. Bye, bye, bye to the Ambrose Gala.
And as we're going out of full view, Riker will use his confetti revolver and make fireworks for Finn's exit.
Yeah, he just kind of underneath the shoulder, shoots it, and Finn just does the bye, bye, bye stomp, and then confetti everywhere. Just drops at the end of the song, which is perfectly timed, by the way. Good job all around.
Using the last of his magic, he vanishes. He's not on the platter anymore after it appears.
And I think at that point, as Riker sees it, he just lets the platter hit the ground,
And we're gone.
and they walk away. He successfully made it away, leaving the items. So you guys heading out of the central veil.
Yeah, as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you're running, but you're good time. Yeah. You make your way
Or
out.
do we want to have a I can't think the word, it's when you're seen in a particular place at a particular time?
Oh, like in a casino or something?
An alibi?
Alibi.
There's
Yeah,
no
she's
way
walking
Finn's
now.
gonna have.
As you're walking out, the guard that you paid earlier said he was going to be where? Girl, Bernay, he sees all three. Oh, how was the gala?
Oh, hey! It was great.
His
Finn
Malicious
grins.
Finn and Riker, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They're
Finn
gonna be
here
talking.
did quite a performance.
Oh, I
They're
bet
gonna
it's
be
great.
They're gonna be talking about that for a while.
He says, I'm going to go drink, but you all take care now. Have a good night.
Yeah, the reason why I was talking about alibis was because Finn said he wanted to go to the restaurant.
You're walking in time. Remember to budget your time that you have.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we've been seen by a guard who was nice. Let's get back to the guild.
Let's show.
You don't want to make your way to prison because you don't have the money to pay for the restaurant. that would ruin the whole night. So, as you guys exit, you see the same kind of psst, psst. down the same alley.
Alrighty.
All right.
Go towards him.
You get the items.
Yep.
Riker will hand them over.
Ah, good. Excellent. So business is concluded then.
You bet.
Pay.
Pays at the guild.
Oh, awesome. That business is concluded.
Good. You see Sigmund look around. You gotta ask them. And he rolls his head. What'd you guys actually do with those items I gave you?
We traded them out.
He laughed.
Alright.
Wait, you actually went through with it? He's not laughing, walking away. I owe you 10 gold. I didn't think they'd go through with it. They weren't actually supposed to trade out. They just want to see if they get you to do it.
And shrugs. It's going to be interesting when they open the safe.
With a dead chicken, a dagger, and a pair of halfling eyes. Because I can imagine, because Riker is kind of a dick, but not as bad as Ren, he probably posed them.
Yeah.
So the dagger is like through the chicken part way, and the eyes are like in the chicken's mouth.
So, you guys make your way back to the teleportation circle as you guys enter and return back to the guild. And that is where we'll actually end it tonight. As, a successful mission. Went all sorts of weird. But that was worth it. So, we'll say goodbye to you guys all on Mixer. And we'll see what we're doing for Community Night if we still are. And we might be back. Bye,
I'm
Mixer.
still up for it. Bye, Mixer!
Bye, Mixer.